Okay, here you can see some common errors in some sentences, and these are very useful to you. Okay, I have find out some sentences which we commonly use in our daily life, so it will be very useful for you. Just concentrate on the class. Okay, number 1, you can see a phrase of measurement, though plural in form, takes a singular verb. A phrase of measurement may be time, may be distance, or whatever else, but a phrase of measurement always take a singular verb. You have to keep it in your mind that a phrase of measurement always take a singular verb. You can see the example here. 2 hours is a long time to wait. Here 2 hours is a phrase of measurement, right? And maybe it is plural in form, right? See, 2 hours, more than one, 2 hours may be plural in form and s is added, right? So 2 hours may be plural in form, but it takes a singular verb because it is a phrase of measurement. 2 hours is a long time to wait. Now look at the incorrect sentence. 5 miles are too far to walk. Now can you tell me why the sentence is incorrect? What is wrong here in the sentence? 5 miles are too...
Here is we use a plural verb.
Yes. So it should be is, right? Very good. So 5 miles is too far to walk. See. Number 2, we use a singular verb after a subject with each, every, any, everyone, someone, anything, or nothing. Okay, so we use a singular verb after a subject with each, every, any, everyone, someone, anything, and nothing. Now look at the correct sentence. Every pupil has a book. Each student has to submit the copy. Here the singular verb is used here, has. See, each student has. So we use a singular verb after a subject with each, every, any, everyone, someone. Okay, and the incorrect sentence is each boy were wicked. Now, can you tell me what is wrong here? Why the sentence is incorrect? Say, very easy.
Again, word plural where is used.
Yes, where is used. Right. So, it should be was. Each boy, yes, was wicked. We should use a singular verb. Okay. Now, number 3. An uncountable noun, though plural in sense, takes a singular verb. An uncountable noun, though plural in sense, takes a singular verb. Okay. Now look at the correct sentence. Her hair is grey. Here is an example of uncountable noun. Right. So that's why it takes a singular verb. Her hair is grey. An uncountable noun always take a singular verb. Now look at the incorrect sentence. The grass are getting long. What is wrong here? Why the sentence is incorrect?
The grass is getting long.
Yes.
There should be is in place of are.
Yes, it should be is. The grass is getting long. Because it is an uncountable noun. An uncountable noun, though plural in sense, takes a singular verb. Now, move on to the next point, number 4. If two singular nouns refer to the same person or thing or together express one idea, the verb must be singular. Two singular nouns refer to the same person or thing. Look at the correct sentence. Slow but steady wins the race. Here slow but steady together express the one idea, and that's why the verb is singular here, wins. because we add s or es to the verb third person singular number, right, in the present tense. So that's why wins is used here. Slow but steady wins the rest. Sorry, race. Slow but steady wins the race. And you can look at the incorrect sentence. Bread and butter are his favorite food. Here are plural form is used here. Bread and butter, two singular nouns together express one idea. Here bread and butter together express the same idea. Bread and butter here means food indicates. It indicates food. Bread and butter. So here the verbs must be singular. It should be is. Bread and butter is his favorite food. Okay. Now go to the next one.
Ma'am, one more common example.
Yes, you can ask if you have any confusion.
Ma'am, please take one more common example.
For which rules?
Fourth.
Number 4. Okay. You can say time and tide waits for none. Time and tide waits for none. That is, time and tide here together express one idea. So the verb should be waits for none. Don't worry, I will give you some other examples also in the task. Okay, there you can find a lot of examples and you have to solve those. Here I am just explaining. Then I will give you the task. There you will find out some more examples. And then again, if you have any confusions, you can ask me. See number 5. Two or more singular subjects connected by an usually take a verb in the plural. Two or more singular subjects connected by an usually take a verb in the plural. Okay, now look at the example. He and his friend, two or more singular subjects. He and his friend, connected by and, okay, usually take a verb in the plural. See, plural verb is used here, have. Now look at the incorrect sentence. Ram and Sam is two brothers. Why the sentence is incorrect? Say.
There should be are because they are two different nouns.
Yes, right. So, two or more singular subjects connected by an usually take a verb in the plural. Here, singular verb is
इस एग्जाम्पल को पॉइंट फोर से अगर रिलेट करें तो वहाँ हमने यूज किया है, मतलब एकदम अपोजिट हो गए ना मैम दोनों, तो जैसे वहाँ हम सिंगुलर यूज कर रहे थे.
Okay, let me give you the number
मैं
4,
फोर्थ
right?
और फिफ्थ एग्जाम्पल
Okay,
को थोड़ा
let me
कोरिलेट
share
करके
it.
समझा
Okay,
दीजिए.
okay. Wait. See, two or more singular nouns refer to the same person or thing or together express one idea. Okay, see, bread and butter are his favorite food, or slow but steady wins the race. Actually, slow but steady together express one idea, that slow but steady wins the race. That means one who is slow but steady, that means who has that steadiness, one who has that steadiness wins the race. Okay, here slow but steady together express steadiness. Do you get my point?
यस मैम मैम, बट अगर हम देखें कि राम एंड श्याम आर ब्रदर, तो वो भी तो सेम आइडिया को
नहीं, Ram and
वो कह रहे
Sam
कि दोनों
are
ब्रदर।
Ram and Sam are two brothers. Here, two singular nouns. We have some examples of Ram and Sam are two brothers. The same example you can see you can see in the next rules we will discuss. Okay, this is the different rule. Ram and Sam are two brothers. Here, the rule should be uh, two singular nouns are connected by and always take a plural verb. Ram and Sam are two brothers, two singular nouns, Ram and Sam, right? And connected by and, then take a plural verb. Ram and Sam are two brothers. So, and this is the different rule. Okay, slow but steady wins the race. You will find out those examples. And many of us often use these examples in our life. So, slow but steady wins the race. Time and tide waits for none. Bread and butter is his favorite food. Here, bread and butter together express one idea. Not bread and butter are two different. Here, you are missing the vital point. Here, I am telling two singular nouns refer to the same person. See, two singular nouns refer to the same person or thing or together express one idea. And whatever examples I have given here, it indicates two singular nouns refer to the one idea, not same person or thing. Okay, here two singular nouns refer to the together express one idea, and that's why verb is singular here. Slow but steady wins the race. Here, slow but steady together express that a person who has steadiness always wins the race. Okay, I will give you some other examples in the task. Still, if you have any confusion, it will be clear.
No ma'am, it's clear now.
Okay. Number 5C. Don't get confused between number 4 and 5. See, these two are different. Two or more singular subjects connected by and usually take a verb in the plural. Okay, see, he and his friend, two singular subjects connected by and, then take the plural verb. Okay, and number 4 was two or more singular subjects together express the same person or thing or together express one idea. But number 5 is two or more singular subjects or singular nouns connected by and. Here the two are different persons, right? So here in the incorrect sentence you can see Ram and Sam. These are two different persons. So the verb must be plural. Here singular verb is used, is. That's why it is incorrect. But in the correct sentence, he and his friend, here two singular subjects connected by and the verb is plural here, have verb. So that's why it is correct. And in the incorrect sentence, singular verb is used here. The verb should be plural. So Ram and Sam are two brothers. This is correct. Now come to number 6. If two or more singular subjects preceded by each or every are connected by and, the verb is usually singular. Okay. If two or more singular subjects preceded by each, see, every man and woman was present at the festival. Two or more singular subjects, here man and women, see, preceded by every, right? And that's why the verb is singular here, was. every man and woman was present at the festival, not were. And in the incorrect sentence, you can see each girl and boy were dressed. It should be was dressed because two or more singular subjects preceded by each. Number 7. Some nouns which are plural in form but singular in meaning take a singular verb. Some nouns which are plural in form. See, news. The news, you can see it. It seems like it is plural in form, right? But it is singular in meaning. Politics, news. It seems plural in form, but actually it is singular in meaning, and that's why it takes a singular verb. The news is true. Politics is the business of his life, not politics are. The next one, two or more singular subjects connected by or, nor, either or, neither nor take a verb in the singular. Correct sentence is the boy or the girl is fond of sweets. Here two singular subjects, see, the boy and the girl are connected by or. Okay, and that's why the verb is singular here. Is the boy or the girl is fond of sweets. And the incorrect sentence is either Amal or Bimal have eaten the mango. Here have verb is used here, plural, so that's why it is incorrect. The verb should be has. Either Amal or Bimal has eaten the mango. Number 10. Pair noun like trousers, glasses, scissors, etc. is plural in form and takes a plural verb.
Hello.
We often
Ma'am.
make this mistake. Yes. Say. Who is?
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
can we input? Can we place or in place of nor?
Yes, Subham.
Yes, ma'am. Can we place nor in place of or?
Can we?
Ma'am, here is written. Ma'am, can we place nor in place of or?
Okay, let me see.
Ma'am, here
In
is
this
written
sentence.
either Amal or Bimal. So, ma'am, can we
Oh,
place nor here?
nor. Okay. Can you put nor instead of or in this? Do you want to put nor in this sentence? The boy nor the girl is fond of sweets.
No, ma'am. The incorrect one.
In the incorrect one, okay. Either Amal
Yes.
nor Bimal. Yes, you can put. You can put. Because see, you can see in the rule, two or more singular subjects connected by or, nor, either or, neither nor take a verb in the singular. So or nor, or either or neither nor, you can put even or nor, or either or neither nor, maybe, but the verb must be singular. Okay, and in this sentence also it will go for nor also. Amol nor Bimal have eaten the mango. You can say it would be it will be incorrect, and if you want to make the sentence correct, it should be Amol nor Bimal has eaten the mango. The verb must be singular one, so we have to put has. Number 10. Pair noun like trousers, glasses, scissors is plural in form and takes a plural verb. Okay, we often make this mistake. Okay, see, pair noun scissors, glasses, we often use, right, in our daily life. Glasses, scissors, These are very common, and we should use correct sentence, right? So the verb should be plural here. Your glasses are very nice. If you want to give compliment to someone glasses, right? See, someone is wearing very nice glasses, so you want to compliment, then you have to say your glasses are very nice, not your glass is very nice or your glasses is very nice. No, it's wrong. Actually, you have to say your glasses are very nice. Here is the scissors. It is incorrect. You should say here are the scissors. Pair noun always take plural verb. See, number 11. A collective noun takes a singular verb when it is thought as a whole and takes a plural verb when the individuals are separately thought of. Okay, you have to just concentrate here. Maybe you get confused. A collective noun takes a singular verb when it is thought as a whole. Okay, now you can see in the correct sentence, the committee has agreed to take the decision. Okay, in a committee there are many members, right? And if all the members are agreed to take the decision, then the verb should be singular because it is thought of as a whole. All the members in the committee are agreed to take the decision, and that's why the verb is singular. The committee has agreed to take the decision. See, has verb is used here. So that's why, because the whole committee has agreed to take the decision. Okay, and the incorrect sentence here you can see the jury is divided. Okay, actually, there is a mistake. Actually, the incorrect sentence is also no, it is incorrect. Incorrect. Let me explain. The jury is divided in their opinion. Well, uh, the jury here are also many judges, right? Not only there is no only one judge. There are many judges. So if the whole jury is the whole jury has agreed to take the decision, then the verb is singular. But the here the all the members in the jury are divided in their opinion. So that's why the verb here should be plural. Okay, here singular verb is used and that's why it is incorrect. The jury are divided in their opinion. It should be the jury are divided in their opinion because you can look at the rule here. What is written here? A collective noun takes a singular verb when it is thought as a whole and takes a plural verb when the individuals are separately thought of. In the incorrect sentence, the individuals in the jury are separately thought of. They are divided in their opinion, and that's why the verb should be plural here. The jury are divided in their opinion. Okay, and in the correct sentence, you can see in the rule number 11, a collective noun takes a singular verb when it is thought as a whole. Okay, here the committee members are agreed to take the decision, all the committee members, and that's why the singular verb is used here, has. Okay, clear? Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Number 12. See. Many a or many an before a noun is singular in form and the verb is usually singular. Okay, this is very simple one. Many a rose is born to blush unseen. Here many a or many an before a noun. Here the noun is rose and many a is put here before the noun. So the verb should be singular. Is verb is used here. Very simple. Okay, number 13 is when the subjects joined by or, nor, either or, neither nor are of different persons, the verb agrees in person with the one nearest to it. Nearest to it. Okay. Here you can see either he or I have done this. Okay. Here is two different subjects, he and I, and joined by or. Okay, and the verb should agrees in person with the nearest to it. Okay, the nearest subject is I, the last one. So the verb have agrees to the nearest subject, that is I. He or I have. If the sentence is either I or he, then the verb should be has. Either I or he has done this. And if the sentence is either he or I, so I have done this. So the verb agrees in person with the nearest one. Okay. That means the last one actually. And the incorrect sentence you can see here, neither he or they has. See, the nearest subject is they, so the verb should be according to the nearest subject. So neither he or they have gone to the market. Here has is incorrect. So there are only 13 rules, but there are some other rules also. I will give you all the rules. Today there are 13 rules regarding common errors in subject verb agreement. Now we will discuss some common errors in preposition. Okay. There are so many rules and we will discuss about common errors in nouns also, pronouns also. Conjunction also. Okay. These are very common and very easy. You have to just go through. Okay, take a look last.